Hey, Shalom, I'm going to start off souls by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Makal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honors to you brothers doing the work in truth, or sincerity. This one's inspired from because the apostles were speaking about it at the camp, and it is the third temple, man, and the fact that we, the children of Israel, are the third temple. So I'll go a couple of scriptures. We'll see where the Spirit leads. Right, this is 1 Corinthians 3:16 and 17. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? And that there just hits the point, man. Right, we're the temple of the Most High, man, with Yahweh Shah as the chief cornerstone, right? And by which God got that in here as well, right? So the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. And if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall God destroy. The temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. And you got Ephesians 2:20 to 22. It says, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, Yahweh Shai Mashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, right? In whom all the building is fitly framed together, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto an holy temple in the Lord, in whom ye also are builded together for an habitation of the Most High through the Spirit, right? So which we are that temple, man. We are these guys are looking for the third temple, and it's staring right in their face, right? But they don't want to accept that this is the third temple. Well, if not, where and who else, man? Right? That's what the scriptures are saying, right? This is 1 Peter 2:6 says, wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, and he that and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. Right? Once again, that's Yahweh Shai, right? He was referring to Yahweh Shai, and if Yahweh Shai is a chief cornerstone, and we're all building, that means we're all a part of this temple, right? But as in the time of old, right? These heathens, they're you get some heathens saying that we're not the temple at all. Then you get other heathens that are trying to fit their way into the temple, and that's just like in the building of the second temple. So this is Ezra 4:1. This is now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord power of Israel. And then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your power as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur, right, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power. Right? Starting off the apostle on down, that's what we're saying. Well, really, that's what the scriptures is saying. These heathens, they have nothing to do with the building, of the third temple, which is being built before their eyes. Right? But to them, they don't, they have nothing to do with the third temple. They have nothing to do with the laws, statutes and commandments of the Most High at all, right? Let's get this, right? Where is that here? Not dealt so. Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Right? Not spiritual Israel, to Israel. Right? Not no other fallacy, right? Not no other falsehood that you might try put in there, to Israel. Right? Says, and showeth his word unto Jacob, his laws, his statutes, and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. Right, so these heathens have nothing to do with, with these scriptures, man. Apart from, the judgment set out for them, right? It says, ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our power, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, hath commanded us. right? So it says, but we ourselves together will build. And, once again, some of the apostles on down, that's what you're seeing happening all over the world, right? So we'll get this. This is Proverbs 21:16, right? It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Right, so the children of Israel, before we came into this truth, we were dead, man. Right, but then what happens? Right, the skin started coming back on us. We started going from a dead state to waking up. Right, and each man being part of this building, man. Right, this is Ezekiel 37. Read into it, and then call it a day lest the spirit wills it. Right, it says Ezekiel 37. It says the hand of the Lord was upon me, right, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of valley which was full of bones. Right now, once again, that's representing Jake in a dead state, Israel in a dead state. Right, it says, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord power, thou knowest. Right? And he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Right? Once again, starting off the apostles and their elders before them, starting off there. That's what's been happening. It's like, hey, you Negroes, so-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, right? And your descendants across the world, you're the real children of Israel. Right? Each man had his hook. Right? Each man had his hook that was like, what? Tell me more. Right? It says, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord power unto these bones. Behold, I'll cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. Right? So that's the knowledge of the Most High. That's what that breath represents. Just read Wisdom 7, verse 24 to 28, Genesis 2 and 7. Right? So now I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, right? And ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh, right? So once again, those apostles came out, and that's us basically being built back up, right? And that is this building that's happening at the moment, man. Right. So the third temple, right, is right before your eyes. That's where it is, right? Starting with the apostles on down. That's where the temple is, man. Right. And then Yahweh Shai is that chief cornerstone. Right. Says, so I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, say to the wind, Thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Right? So yeah, man, like I said, that's where the temple is, man. It's right before your eyes. It's no building, right? It's no it's not. It's don't be looking over there to the land of Israel for the temple, right? Which call Israel. We're a people before a place. All right, so I'll just grab that real quick. Second Maccabees 5. Was it 19? Oh yes, nevertheless, the Most High did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake, right? Because when you consider the man Israel lived before the place Israel, right? So yeah, as always, Lord's will, that was edifying, right? Until the next time, shalom.